My name is Elizabeth Pittman, and I'm going to be talking about how to buy a car. Buying a car is a fun and nerve-wracking experience. It is very time-consuming. It can take multiple days. Some places will try to take advantage of you, so be prepared when you go car shopping. The first thing you need to do is do your homework. By doing your homework, according to the National Public Radio, it will help you get familiar with different cars, know what you want, what you want. If you want your payments to be a certain range, let the salesman know that up front so they kind of know an estimate of what you're looking for, what you're eligible for, and everything like that. Do reviews on the cars that you're interested in to see if other car buyers have had issues with them, if they're a reliable car or not. Another thing you need to do is when you're buying a car, make sure that the dealers will give you the Carfax on the car. Don't ever buy a car if they don't give you the Carfax. The Carfax states how many wrecks it's been in, if it's been in different states. Any information on the car will be listed on the Carfax. It should have all the information about the car on that. Don't seem overly interested when you're shopping for cars. Weigh your options and make sure that you know if you're getting a good deal or not. Personally, I just bought a new car and it took days. I couldn't make my mind up. I was indecisive. Another thing to do when you're shopping for a car is to make sure you negotiate. Some salesmen will use the tax to pressure you. They try to intimidate you. U.S. News states that car shopping is very intimidating, so make sure that don't seem overly interested or excited because they'll try to pressure you into buying that day. Let them know that you're looking around, so maybe you can try to negotiate a price to get them to knock down a few thousand or something. Another thing that comes into play when buying a car is your credit. Credit is very important because it will give you, it helps you with your monthly payments, how long you finance the car, and the interest rate. Personally, I just bought a car, and without a cosigner, my interest rate would be 23% for 72 months. With a cosigner, I got it down to 9.9% for 60 months, so I got a better deal. Also, a lot of the newer cars don't change body style, so you can go a few years under and get the same body style. It might not be the fanciest, new, updated, big screen radio, but it will still have all the nice features. Know the ins and outs when you're buying a car, read your contract, make sure you know what you're signing. Don't sign something that you're not comfortable with or understand. So, it's a big commitment, so make sure you know what you're signing. The final thing to do when buying a car is to choose what makes you happy. Don't settle for a car, no matter how many miles is on the car or the years. I test drove a 2018 with no miles on it, but the car wasn't me. I feel like I was settling for a car, so I actually chose a 2015 with 20,000 miles on it, but the car was me. I love the car. So just make sure you choose what makes you happy and don't settle for something that you can't see yourself driving for a few years.